welcome to my show. I'm Joseph Crudup. We're here to talk about this about 3 weeks ago of Hulk Hogan's death. 4 weeks ago that we're talking about, and something just came out about the whole time. Well, last month, about like 26 days ago, of Hulk Hogan's passing. Brooke Hogan, the daughter of Hulk Hogan, was was very like that the things that didn't go on their way and things that never go on their way since Hulk Hogan's death. But anyway, Brooke Hogan was doing okay. She was doing fine, and she paid the respects. And although she didn't even attend Hulk Hogan's funeral, and Hulk Hogan's funeral home, but I mean, a sentence just came out. But hey, it is what it is. I'm just shaking my head here. But hey, it is what it is. Now, Brooke Hogan is the daughter of Hulk Hogan. And it just says, like, well, it's been about nearly a month. Well, it's been about a month now. And I was going for this the whole time. And it has been a roller coaster for her since her dad's passing. Now we'll go back to on August 13th. It says this. Now look at this. Brooke Hogan was photographing, sobbing during a walk after opening up about the deep bond she shared with her late father, Hulk Hogan. The TV personality couldn't have her tears during a family outlet with her husband, Steve Uglies, and their 6-month-old twins, Olivia, Andrew, and Marley Jean, in Orlando, Florida. That was last week. Insiders told TMZ that she was overwhelmed with emotion while looking at the sunset and expressing how it reminds her of her late father, who wouldn't enjoy it. Works for Brooke, age 37, wasn't immediately available to pay sits for comment. Hulk died after suffering from cardiac arrest on July 24th. He was 71. Page 6 exclusively revealed that the wrestling legend's cause of death was a result of a heart attack. According to the Fairlands County President Science Center, he was secondary ballot leukemia. The book later questioned if Hulk actually had cancer. Being through all the surgeries, you had to do a blood pressure before any major surgery, she shared on the Bubba the Love Sports radio show early this month. Had they known by cats a high white blood count, that's what bothers me the most. The influence is concerned. Adding she always revealed her dad's blood work every time he had surgery. She shared that it was real that no autopsy was performed because yes, you can have a heart attack. But what was the reason for the heart attack is the question. Adding, to me, there is no autopsy and the leukemia out of nowhere hits me as BS. TMZ reported that there were no suspicions around Hogan's death. Brooke later clarified that she didn't believe foul play was involved, but wanted answers. Following Hulk's death, there were rumors that he and Brooke became extant after the latter didn't attend her father's wedding to Scott Daly in September 2023. At the time, Brooke took to her Instagram to show that she chose to distance herself from her family to start focusing on people and things that heal her heart and align with her own personal beliefs. goals and violence. The former reality star also removed herself from Hulk's will and not been able to attend his funeral service on August the 5th. Brooke, however, addressing through rumors, tell her Instagram followers that she and the former athlete share a scary, quiet bond that had never been broken. We had a connection deeper than words, one that spanned lifetimes. She wrote last month. I am so grateful that I knew the real version of him, not just the one the world viewed through a carefully cautioned lens. She said that her father, she said that my father and never fought. The mom of the two continued. It was a series of private phone calls no one would ever hear nor or understand. Brooke explained that she and Oxley relocated to Florida to be near Hawk, but he legally didn't want them to see him suffering from his ongoing health issues. Everything started getting converted in a thick vein, she wrote. It was like there was a force field around him that I couldn't get enough. Now, it says this, what it's all about and what has happened to Brooke's father, right? No, she didn't attend Hulk Hogan's wedding. And before her father died, she didn't attend to Hulk Hogan's funeral. But anyway, it is what it is. It's kind of sad of his daughter not to attend. And here's what it's all about. Now it says this. Listen, listen to this now. Little commented on why she didn't attend his funeral. Wrote via Instagram. My father hated the modern of funerals. He didn't want one. And although people give in many ways, I am so grateful for all celebrations, and events organized to honor him. She added, celebrations and events organized to honor him. She added, as his daughter, I had to make my own decision to honor him the best and most generous way I knew how, properly, the way that made me feel the closest to him. Brooke experienced she honored Hulk with her family at the beach, saying the only thing missing was the WWE star watching the rays and the sunset. Hulk shared Brooke and his 35-year-old son Nick with his ex-wife Linda Hogan. So anyway, I do not know what I said. The reason I didn't read the rumors, but we all know that Brooke Hogan didn't attend the funeral, and that was on August the 5th. I mean, it just seems to show you who you are, who have had your family close. You you are very close to your father, the father that loves you, and I hope it's going well for her. I hope she's okay, and I hope it's going well for her. And all this time that it is one thing. You never let your father go bad. You never let your father go bad. You need to tell your father to see a doctor or whatever. Now, listen to this. In the little years of Hulk Hogan's life, he became estranged from his daughter Brooke. Their relationship became so damaged that Brooke ever asked to be removed from Hogan's will. Started that she didn't want to become involved in a drawn-out legal battle over his franchise. Though Brooke had started she still loved her father, their relationship became contemplated due to a series of disagreements. One error Well, the two didn't see eye to eye was on the process of the Ewans in pro wrestling. Ewans have long been a topic of conversation in the industry, but wrestlers had never successfully formed one. In 2022, Brooke took part in an interview at the convention, sharing her belief that wrestlers need a union more than many other jobs, as they are putting their bodies on the line week after week without a safety net when their careers is over. The former reality TV star brought out a conversation she had with another daughter of a wrestling legend, Brittany Page, whose father is Diamond Dallas Page. The two women shared their surprise at the fact that wrestlers weren't analyzing it, leading to Brooke doing some research into why, without waiting to get too far into the details. Brooke joked about discovering that her father played a significant role in preventing anyone from forming nearly 40 years ago. So it is what it is, and now Brooke Hogan defend the one thing Hulk never would, and that is she was in here doing something. She looked like she was doing big things after Hogan's death, and she knows something about that thing in the past about her daughter. Remember in 2006 on TV reality, when I was like, wow. And he became a star. He ought to be on wild appearances. She met Randy Orton, and Hulk Hogan is not surprised. She wasn't surprised at all. And that's what Hulk Hogan didn't want to do. Hulk Hogan didn't want to do. And you see the photo on this one, you see on the one that I want to show you about. I saw Brooke Hogan was photographed crying while walking with her family in Orlando, Florida on Tuesday. She's very emotional. Looked like she was crying. She was all in tears. And I want to know, and yes, there you are. Then the TV personality couldn't hold back her tears with her husband, Steve Oakland, and their twins. I mean, it is a very emotional time for her. Very emotional time for her. And yeah, it is what it is. And one more until I have to close up. So now, as we see right now, Hulk Hogan using Tyler Murphy to illustrate how past continues to influence her present state of mind. Hogan touching her Instagram story on Tuesday that was yesterday to share a video from a contemplation of Murphy, 49, blaming at people with judgment in his eyes. When childhood trauma taught you to spot the snake in the grass before anyone else, the video was captured. The post came nearly a month after the death of Brooke's father, legendary professional wrestler Hulk Hogan. So now, I mean, we all know that this time, as you are just saying about it, we all know that her father had a heart attack, and she didn't know, but she didn't know that Hulk had a leukemia, but her father died in a cardiac arrest. And because of that, it is what it is, and that's it. So, Brooke was worried about him, and then his father passed. So, it's, and that was it. And it's true. Very true. That's gonna be it for me. Joseph Crudup here. And I hope you had a great time, and I hope you enjoy watching this video. All you have to do is subscribe to this video on the Joseph Crudup Show and become a member of the Joseph Crudup and become a fan member of the Joseph Crudup Show. Till then, I take Till then, see you next time. I hope you had a great time and be blessed. Until then, peace out, everybody.